to say it's just an illusion. Follow your emotions everywhere. Yes, it's building magic in the air. Never let your feelings get you down. Open up your eyes and look around. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. And all this confusion. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. And all this confusion. It's just an illusion. Could it be a picture in my mind? Never sure exactly what I'll find. Only in my dreams.
Let's get ready to have this coffee talk this morning, guys. Hello, everybody. Good morning. I see all of you back there. It's just, and no, it's not an illusion. We are here, but we're going to kill this. We're going to start this week. You know how we feel when we hear this song because this is what it is. We got to go with this, Stephen Morinello. We got to go with it. It's what we do. Come on, take us in, Frank Sinatra. Let's go. All right, it's time, guys.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill.
Let's go. Let's go. Take it from North Jersey. Take me from the outer boroughs right into New York City. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, Frankie.
Are melting away. I'll make a brand new start.
Beautiful. Let me pour this coffee.
In old
He ain't there.
New York.
Come on, baby. Let's feel this vibe. Let's go.
If I can
The new day starts.
make it there, I'll
Here we go.
make
Freedom
it
Tower. God bless. God bless. Give us a challenge. Let's go.
anywhere. It's up to you.
Let's go. Take us right over the bridge. Come on.
New York,
Woo!
New York.
Come on, baby. If this doesn't do it for you, you're dead. Martyred.
New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number
Right
one
over the bridge. Here we go.
on the list.
Right over that bridge,
King
baby.
of the hill, a number
Wow.
one.
Woo! Right there.
These little
Love it.
town blues.
Come on. There you go.
Oh, melting
What this does to you,
away.
man. It's unbelievable.
I'm gonna make a brand new start of it
Look at that. That's Grand Central.
in old New York.
Ah. Oh.
If
Wow.
I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere.
Wow.
It's up to you, New York.
Unbelievable. Absolutely. Unbelievable is the only words that I could say to describe that song. Let me get this banner out of here. We are done. We are in deep already into the 68 consecutive consistent show. Here we go. Let's get on camera here. Let's see if we can make this look nice. Where's our glasses? And we are here. Good morning, Osada Treats, the godfather of the strawberry dipping franchise. Hello there, Martha Flower. Good morning, everybody. What a pleasure to be with you today. As always, we got to start it off with a little bit of the Serenity Prayer. It's what we do here at the Social Club. We're looking good. We're 1080p, maybe 4K today, Osada. Adam Gravorcier, taste that coffee, cuz. Oh, my Lord, how beautiful this coffee tastes, Shelly. Here's the question. Can I match this color today? Can we pull this one off? We're in the neighborhood. I think we'll leave it right there. I think we'll go with that, Delilah. What do you think? Nick M., good morning. Love this crew. This morning crew is absolutely incredible. Every single day for how many years we've been doing this, Delilah? I don't even know. I lost track, Josada. Osada Treats. Nick M., I lost track. We do this every day. It's just come second nature now. No thought goes into it. Hello. I got nothing. I got something. I got a couple of 3 notes up there. Okay, first things first. Topic or prayers? First things first, our prayers to Grateful. Grateful's not feeling well at all. So we got to send out some love, prayers, and support to Grateful. The grateful one is not here, is not feeling well. So we got to send our prayers out to Grateful. CG2. Love and support out to you and your family. We got to send out some love and support to CG2 and her family. We got to send out some prayers to Larry Rolla. And the list goes on and on and on and on. My dear friend's Pop passed away Saturday. No. Friday. One of our last that worked in the garment center has passed away. Pop. We called him Pop. Came from Italy 100 years ago, whatever. And unfortunately, lung cancer has put Pop down. What a beautiful man this was, dressed impeccably every day. Came from Italy and went to the garment district and worked there. From Belleville to New York City, every day he worked in the garment district. So, Pop, rest in peace. We got your wake tomorrow. Look, these are the things of life, right? These are the things of life. What can we do? But this was a beautiful man. Impeccable. When I tell you the clothes, no matter where we were going, this guy dressed, but he made clothes. So that's probably the last person I know that had anything to do with the garment district. We had guys out there years ago, friends and this and that, but this man made clothes for them out there, and he passed. So listen, you get into your 70s, 80s, you don't know, right? Anyway, lung cancer got him. Not sure if Pop smoked years ago, but you know, there probably were some chemicals out there. Who knows? It is what it is. This is the life. This is life. The cycle keeps turning. So before we get into our topic, we're going to talk about Sammy Davis Jr. today. Sammy Davis Jr. is on our, this is our talk right here, Nick M. What a man. See, it's just a simple thumbnail I got there. So very basic. I make that in a program called Pick Collage. I use a program called Pick Collage for my thumbnails. See, some people hide what they do. They don't want to share what they do. And I can't tell them my secret. I use a thing called Pick Collage. It's a very basic application that I use. And it just takes me about 2 minutes to make a thumbnail for every show. Maybe 2-3 minutes to make a thumbnail for every show. And I figure it's part of the topic. I like to have the thumbnail to be part of the show. It's, in my opinion, it's what it is. And then I use it as my avatar sometimes. So right there is the avatar that's relative to the show today. Yep, we're going to get into the Candyman. I can only imagine his said. Yeah, we're going to see, Steven. I don't even know, buddy. Again, Steven, I do this raw every day. That's why I have the same reaction that you guys had. Yeah, well, let's see. I don't even know if they mentioned the I in my data. I have no idea what's in the data. This data was done a month ago. Yeah. So, yeah. You guys are incredible. You guys really get into the topics, which is pretty awesome. You guys enjoy the conversation that we bring up, and that's really nice. That's really something special. So do we get a good morning for Uncle Badass, or do we go right into the topic? Would we like a good morning from Uncle Badass? He typically sets the tone of the day. He sets the tone. Does anybody want to see Uncle Badass's message for this morning? Huh. Yes, Adam? Adam Courvoisier? Hello, AOV. Good to see you. Good morning. Uncle Badass, Delilah has asked. Nick says no. Mr. Purity ALV says no. Delilah, the woman wants it. Martha wants it. The women win. The women win. What do you want me to tell you? I love it. Let's kick off with, listen, let's go. Let's give Uncle Badass his respect this morning. Let's see what his message is for us this morning. He looks happy, though. He looks kind of happy. Let's see what he has to say this morning, Uncle Badass.
Good fucking morning. Rise and fucking shine, you glorious son of a bitch. Today won't know what hit it until your foot's on its neck and you're laughing in its face. Wake up, lock in, and fucking obliterate anything that dares stand in front of you. Good fuck.
Oh, Uncle Badass, you're out of your mind. But he did say, obliterate anything that's in your way. Women always win, Stephen. There's nothing we can do about it. Delilah's happy. What do? We got to make the women happy. They're first. It is so unnecessary. It really is. But the women want it. The survey says the women want it. Let's get into the life and times of the Candyman icon, Sammy Davis Jr. Here we go. Let's see what Sammy Davis has to say here. Let's get into it first. Let me see here. Here, let's get a little vibe of this. There we go. Here we go, Sammy, right there.
And collect up all the cream, the Candyman. Oh, the Candyman
Hollywood.
can. The Candyman can, cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
All right, the Candyman. Well, guys, let's talk about the Candyman. Let's go. Sammy Davis Jr.'s top hits are characterized by his unique blend of traditional pop show tunes and jazz-influenced vocals, with his only number one hit being the 1972 smash of It Was Called the Candyland. The Candyman. Remember the game Candyland? He hit number one with Candyman. Wow. Other essential iconic tracks to find his career include What Kind of Fool Am I, 1962, I've Gotta Be Me, 1968, and Mr. Bojangles, 1972. The top hits. Let's talk about something clean and pure. You know, we don't really curse anymore over here, and we're going to talk clean and pure. Candyman, Delilah, Hollywood. Hey, LV, you'll like this. The Candyman. Osada is the Candyman in our community here. It was just a good, clean song. Sorcelli, it had no real message. Clip this. The Candyman from the legendary Sammy Davis Jr. was not anything other than pure, clean, fun music. Just a clean song about happiness and innocence. It's all it was. So God bless you, Sammy Davis Jr. And the way he sang it made you feel happy. Candy makes people happy. Well, he's saying it's not. Right. I know, Cheech. I got it. I heard that. But then a little research says you could take it a lot of different ways. Some people say the Candyman was about a drug dealer. Some research says that it was about happiness and innocence. You could take it any way you want. You think it's from Yayo, Cheech? It could be. Well, you could take it any way you want because people that were taking into candy in that candy life, yeah, you may be right. He mixed it with love and made the world taste good. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got here about Sammy Davis Jr. Okay, popular songs. One of the most recognized, of course, is Bojangles, Once in a Lifetime, Gotta Build a Mountain, As Long As She Needs Me, The Birth of the Blues, Talk to the Animals, Something's Gotta Give. Let's go over some fun facts first regarding the legendary Sammy Davis Jr. He was a pioneering Mr. Show Business icon, renowned as a multi-talented singer, dancer, actor, and impressionist. As the only black member of the famed Rat Pack, he broke significant racial barriers in the 1960s, becoming the first black person to sleep in the White House and overcame a near-fatal 1954 car crash. The eye patch, here you go. In the car crash. Here you go. Here is the facts about the eye patch. The facts about the eye patch. 1954 accident. He wore a glass eye the rest of his life. But Humphrey Bogart persuaded him to stop wearing an eye patch in public to avoid being known only as the kid with the eye patch. So it's Humphrey Bogart that convinced him to stop wearing the eye patch. Good work, Humphrey Bogart. He took away the stereotype, the name, the tag that they put on him, the kid with the eye patch. White House milestone. In 1973, he became the first black person to sleep in the White House, staying in the Lincoln bedroom as a guest of President Richard Nixon. But Nixon was so racist. The Rat Pack, he was a central member of the legendary Rat Pack alongside Sinatra, Dean Martin, helping desegregate Las Vegas hotels and casinos where they all performed. Iconic. Candyman. Wow. Despite a long career, his only number one hit on the Billboard 100 was the Candyman. Talent and tragedy. He was a child vaudevillian who began performing at the age of 3. Later in life, he famously survived, I guess, the accident, but died in 1990 at the age of 64 from throat cancer, refusing surgery. So he had the throat cancer from the cigarettes. He got the throat cancer from the cigarettes. Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah. He was not. He smoked cigarettes. He refused to have any. He wouldn't stop smoking. What are you going to do, Stephen? He just kept smoking and smoking and smoking and smoking, and that's what he did. Yeah. Wow, crazy. It really is crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. 1973, ALV. I said the year wrong. Yeah, it's 1973, apparently. I guess Nixon was president in 1973. Whatever. Okay, here we go. Civil rights and surveillance. Due to his high profile and interracial marriage, he was a subject of an FBI investigation and received death threats. We've probably heard about that. Yeah, it was 1973. Yes, 100%. I read it wrong. Civil rights. Yeah, he was that unique collection. He was an avid collector of Hollywood memorabilia, owning items such as Marilyn. Oh boy. He was a little freaky. Sammy, were you a little freaky? Unique collection. He was an avid collector of Hollywood memorabilia, owning items such as Marilyn Monroe's high heels and James Dean's red jacket from Rebel Without a Cause. That's nice. That's okay. Oh my God. But Marilyn's heels? You freak, you little freak, you. Final tribute. Following his death on May 16th, 1990, the Las Vegas Strip hotels turned out their lights for 10 minutes in his honor. Now that is beautiful. How do you like that? Las Vegas recognized Sammy Davis Jr. Yeah. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Marilyn's heels. All right. Sad facts about Sammy Davis Jr. Despite being one of the 20th century's most iconic entertainers, Sammy Davis Jr.'s life was marked by profound tragedy, including losing the one eye in the car accident. Ay, ay, ay. Facing severe violent racism and dying in 1990 with $15 million in debt. After all of that life, Sammy Davis died with $15 million of debt. Ay, ay, ay. That's terrible. Oh, they did take his voice box out. So listen. Yeah. Yeah, upper dentures, yeah. So he smoked. He had the eye patch. He didn't want to give in to any type of surgery, but right before his death, he agreed to have them take out his voice box. A man with a voice like that made milestones with that voice ends up dying with a voice related. You can't even make this up. Hello there, SBK. You cannot even make it up. Wow, that's crazy, man. But the key thing is he died $15 million in debt. Let's get into some of the things that they talk about here, if anything. Okay. Near fatal crash. Oh, okay. He had the car accident on his way to a recording session in 1954, and he lost his left eye. Extreme financial ruin. Despite a lifetime of earnings, he died in 1990 with approximately $15 million in debt. Vicious racism. Even as a superstar, he was forced to enter hotels through service entrances and was banned from using swimming pools or dining in venues where he performed. Disgusting. Physical suffering and death. We spoke about it. Mob threats. Mobsters threatened to harm him due to his interracial relationship with Kim Novak in 1957. Family tragedy. He left his family in severe financial distress. His widow was forced to sell his belongings to cover the debts, and his children faced extreme hardships. Professional exploitations. His friends often exploited him. For example, a prominent figure demanded a $5,000 cash payment for a eulogy, which Davis's broke staff had to borrow. Throughout his life, Sammy Davis Jr. struggled with alcohol and drug abuse, often trying to fill a deep need for acceptance, as described in his biography. Net worth. Sammy Davis did not inherit wealth. He was born into a working class family and began his career in vaudeville as a child. Despite earning over $50 million in his career, he died owing $15 million. He was born in 1925, Harlem, New York City. He was raised by his father, Sammy Davis Sr., and entered vaudeville at a young age. Career earnings we spoke about, financial downfall, post-death, loss of intellectual property. Following his death, his estate lost the rights to his name, image, and music. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, what are you going to do? He spent $65 million in his life. In how many years? How old was he when he died? He spent more than that. Hey, LV, think about this. He got success in his 20s, 30s, maybe. He spent $65 million. If he had a 30-year career, Let's just say he had a 30-year good career. He spent $65 million in 30 years. That's terrible. I guess, Delilah, the kids might have tried to live off him. Okay, let's talk about this for a minute. Let's talk about this for 1 minute. Did he do anything wrong to anybody? The answer is no. In this story, we don't hear that he hurt anybody, that he did anything wrong to anybody. We don't know. We don't know. He didn't abuse anybody. So I think he's got to get the flowers for the thing that he overcame. He overcame so many obstacles and brought us wonderful songs like The Candyman. He hurt himself. Sure he did. He lived on his own terms, I guess. He lived on his own terms and he spent it and he partied. He had drug habits, alcohol. Those guys were out partying every night. Maybe he lacked some discipline. Whatever it is, I think he's going to get we're going to give him some flowers. He really did good. It could be because he was born so poor that he liked to spend his wealth. That's what happens to many people that are born not well off. They tend to spend, spend the money. So yeah, they tend to spend the money. Yeah. So yeah. Let's see what Frank Sinatra Jr. has to say about all of this.
It was brilliant. Vegas began to become popular. The black performers could play in the showrooms, but they couldn't stay in the hotel. And it was Frank Sinatra who went to people who were on the board of directors in those days who had rather shady pasts. He said, "Are you guys going to come into the 20th century?" And somebody said, "Well, we have white people, we have black people." Sinatra said to them, "The money's green. How about that?" And they began to look at each other, and apparently the wheels were turning. And because of Sammy and those people, Las Vegas became integrated. Right. Sammy was brilliant. Vegas began to become popular.
Wow, great story, man. I guess it's a pretty good story, guys. He gets the flowers today. Sammy Davis gets the flowers today, no doubt about it. What is? I think he brought us more joy than pain. He brought us more positive headlines than negative headlines. I'm going to go with, we're giving him a yes. He's getting a yes today. We're co-signing him as a good man, I think. He was born working class, not necessarily poor. True. Huge animal supporter. Thank you, Adam. Wow. Thank you for adding that. I have to read notification. Delilah always, yes. Sammy automatically gets the flowers? I would say yeah. I think so, Dwight. I think we'll give him the flowers. Money is green. It's true. It's true. Well, it says what? Yes, exactly. Animal supporter, huh? Doesn't say anything about his kids, just that they were in financial distress when he passed, which, like Delilah said, what were they expecting, to live off him? Yeah. Yeah, there may be. I just do basic research, AOB. I don't know. You guys can add to the chat about that. I don't know about the Jewish thing. I think I heard about that, but it didn't come up in my little bit of 10-minute talk stuff. He converted to Judaism, or he was, yeah. Well, that's interesting. If you hey, listen, he had reasons, probably. He probably had reasons. Yeah, according to Google, converted to Judaism after his car accident in 1954. It doesn't say anything about his stopping. It actually says that he was faithful to the Jewish traditions until his death. Thank you, Delilah. Thank you, Delilah, for adding that. He became a Jew after his. All right, you guys are absolutely incredible. See, you add to the show. What an amazing group. Well, let's see before. Oh, I did that wrong. Before we get into the Catholic Minute, let's check out some of these lyrics here. Where is it? Well, let's see what this says here. Let's see what this guy says. Here we go. Let's check it out. The Candyman.
All right, everybody, gather around. The Candyman
candies here. Now, what kind of candy you want? Sweet chocolate, chocolate malted candy, gumdrops, anything you want. You've come to the right man because I'm the candy man. Who can take a sunrise? Sprinkle it with you. Cover it with chocolate and a miracle or two. The candy man. Oh, the candy man can. The candy man can, cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Who can take a rainbow? Wrap it in a sigh. Soak it in the sun and make a groovy lemon pie. The candy man. The candy man can. The candy man can, cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. The candy man makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Now you talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes.
Wow.
Oh, who can take tomorrow?
Oh, what a sad loss this is.
Dip it in a dream. Separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream.
What lyrics, guys?
Oh, the candy man can.
Wow.
The candy man can, cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. The candy man makes everything he makes satisfying and
Yeah, it's not about drugs, ALV.
talk about your childhood wishes.
Listen to that voice, guys.
You can even eat the dishes.
Wow. Well, I got to tell you guys, I'm going with it's about candy. I mean, hey, teacher, do you hear the voice? Do you hear the voice that eventually got taken from him from cancer? So did smoking add to his voice? What? You see how deep that voice goes, Marinello? He pulls it out. So I'm going to go with, I don't think it was about drugs. Okay, I got to check that, Adam. I got to remember that. If you can text that to me, Mr. Adam, I would love that. Definitely about candy. I think so, too. Wow, what a great little story we had this morning. Sammy Davis Jr., thank you for all the joy that you brought us. Every kid that hears that song feels good. Now, if you want to talk about it being this, it was Willy Wonka's kid movie. Oh, yeah, it was in Willy Wonka? They used the song in Willy Wonka? Didn't do? Great. Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory? Mm-hmm. Yes, good. Good morning, Susie Q. Blessings to you. A pleasure to have you this morning. Okay, we're going to get into the Catholic Minute, but before then, I must report we have another man down. We have lost a 7th service member in the United States military in Iran. So we always have to recognize, if I hear it on the news, you're going to hear it here. Oh, this song, but not his version. Okay. There may be reasons for that. We don't even know, ALV. Yeah. So pray. I got to do my taps. Whenever I'm sorry, I'm going to do this. As long as I hear it, and as long as I'm able to do it, you're going to see my version of taps, okay? Because I believe I have a really upfront and close and personal version of taps. So this one goes out to our dearly departed, the 7th casualty of the war. Okay. As long as I'm able to do it, we will respect our fallen servicemen and women. Anybody dies in the line of duty, or yeah, right. So we will, yes, yeah. Anybody that dies, yes. So God bless our fallen servicemen and women. Got to protect to the best of your abilities to protect. All right. Let's go into the Catholic Minute, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. On a Monday morning. Where are we going there, Susie? The Catholic Minute today, the feast day. Optional memorial of St. Francis of Rome. Now, this is a little twisted for me. I don't know what I send this blessing to Mikey all the time, wherever I see him. He always gets the blessing of St. Francis of Rome from me. Because not many people know this, but from what my understanding was, St. Francis of Rome was the patron saint of drivers, travelers, truck drivers, whoever's on the road. I thought it was. Now, let me see what my Catholic Minute says. I remember I did this over a month ago. So the primary is the St. Francis of Rome. Let's see where our data takes us. A wife, mother, a mystic known for her devotion to the poor and for founding the Oblates of Mary, the Oblates of Mary. She is the patron saint. Okay. She is the patron saint of motorists and widows. Okay. We like this. Patron saint of travelers, people riding on the road. Mikey, I don't know where you're at out there, but it comes full circle. I think this means we have crossed over the year of Catholic Minutes. Do I end it today or do I keep going? Well, I'm going to keep going. The Catholic Minute will not change, even if it's repetition. Remember, you go to church every Sunday and you hear you speak the same prayers, right? Right? Our Father, Hail Mary, right? You do these every week at church or every day when you pray. So it doesn't matter. It's a year apart. I think I'm going to continue with it just the way it is. Who cares if it's repetition? You know, things might happen in our daily lives, or one Catholic Minute might, we've seen it, have a coincidental connection to our topic or somebody in our chat that has something going on. So I think we're going to stay with it. Exactly. Martha, I think I'm going to stick with it. I don't think I'm going to get rid of it. Today, I know I think today we might have started it a year ago. If I remember correctly, I think today is a year ago. All right. Yeah. Hey, teacher. Okay. So St. Francis of Rome, widows and motorists. Known for her holiness within married life and serving the poor in Rome during the plague and political strife. In 1925, she was declared the patron saint of automobile drivers because of a legend that an angel guided her travels. Beautiful reason. You got that, Mikey? Other commemorations in the same traditions. March 9th is also associated with St. Dominic Savio, a young saint known for his purity and devotion, although his liturgical feast is often celebrated on other dates. Context as of March 9th often falls during Lent. These, especially St. Francis of Rome, are generally observed as optional memorials. Okay, it looks like they don't really give any flowers, so to speak, to saints during Lent. So they become optional, I believe, Martha. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I don't want to, don't ever state anything I say as true fact, okay? On this day in history, Biggie Smalls murdered. Wow. Notorious B.I.G. Rest in peace to you. I think he came out of Brownsville, if I'm not mistaken. Brownsville, Brooklyn. Let me see if I have it up here. I think he came out of Brownsville. I could be, no. Or Bed-Stuy. I think it's Bed-Stuy. The background pictures match my hoodie exactly and my fingers wrap. Well, you got to remember, these all have to see. James made this. Look how perfect So you got Frank Sinatra here and Frankie Valli there, and James got that from me, and Nikki Nines got that from me. So Nikki Nines gave me this, and James Simpson gave me that. Nikki Nines is my dear friend from kindergarten, Nikki Nines, because he also has 9 fingers. So we both have 9 fingers. Me and one of my oldest friends have 9 fingers. Me and Nikki Nines. He got the name Nikki Nines. His was a bad accident. Ooh, wow. I remember. He just started in the Union. Yeah. Biggie Smalls, yeah. It all goes together. See how that all matches? Mm-hmm. There's history in this room here, guys. All right. Christopher, Biggie Smalls Wallace was killed in a drive-by shooting in Los Angeles, March 9th, 1996. Where are you? Just chilling. We need you here. Stopped at a light. He died. Location, Wilshire Boulevard and South Fairfax in Los Angeles. Circumstances after leaving the Vive Awards, he got shot. Fatal hit. Suspects and theories of Biggie Smalls' murder on this day in 1997, while never solved. Theories have pointed to a feud involving Tupac Shakur's death and the potential involvement of Death Row Records, Marion Suge Knight. I think Suge is serving a life. If I'm not mistaken. So that's today. What else happened on this day in U.S. history? 1841. Amistad ruling. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the enslaved Africans who seized control of the Amistad slave ship were free. 1933. Emergency Banking Act. President Franklin D. Roosevelt presented the first New Deal policy to Congress, which passed the same day. 1945. We're going back to 1945, firebombing of Tokyo. United States, B-29 bombers launched Operation Meeting House, a massive incendiary bombing raid on Tokyo that killed approximately 100,000 people. Wow. 1954, Edward R. Murrow. If you guys don't know who that guy is, wow, man. McCarthy versus McCarthy. CBS newsman Edward R. Murrow aired a critical report on Senator Joseph R. McCarthy's anti-communist campaign. 1959, on this day, March 9th, the Barbie doll, the first Barbie doll was introduced at the American International Toy Fair in New York by toy company Mattel. So there you go, 1959 on this day. 2022, Russian oil ban. President Biden signed an executive order banning U.S. imports of Russian oil following the invasion of Ukraine. 1829, President Jackson appointee John Eaton was sworn in as Secretary of War, defying Washington society norms. 1985, the first Adopt a Highway sign was installed. Adopt a highway. Okay. Today is also National. Check this out, enough said. Hey, teacher, check this one out. Stephen, you got to hear this. This is insane. This is National Get Over It Day. Where did this come from? Guys, where did this come from? National Get Over It Day. Yeah, it's tough. I know, enough said. It's tough for some. This doesn't affect me one bit. I adjust my time the same night. So the time change did not affect me. Hello, Mr. James Simpson. Live that? What? Good morning, Mr. Todd Father. Yeah. All right. Come on. Let me get into it. Susie Q, here we go. National Get Over It Day. What did they come up with this? Okay. It's an unofficial National Get Over It Day. Get over what? It's an unofficial holiday observed annually on March 9th, designed to encourage people to let go of annoyances, grudges, and any type of lingering negativity. Created in 2005, it serves as a mid-year reminder, a place between Valentine's Day and April Fool's Day to stop lingering past frustrations such as failed relationships, arguments, and bad luck. Get over it. So today is the first day. I always say today is the first day of the rest of your life. Put all that negativity behind you. You have so much to add for the world. Today should be the day that you do it. Get rid of it all. Anything that holds you back, stifles you, or has your brain stuck. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Why let it hinder your forward progress? So Get Over It Day, National Get Over It Day, is on March. The purpose of this day is designed to help people stop with their pity parties and move on to things that cause unnecessary stress. Origin. It was created, I said that. Activities. People often use this day to confront lingering issues, such as by writing down what is bothering them and tearing up the paper. Oh, yeah, today's Get Over It Day. Clip this. Today is Get Over It Day, March 9th. Originated in 2005. It is the in-between between Valentine's Day and April Fool's Day. And the key today is to get rid of all those grudges, anything that's hindering you, holding you, and stopping you from going forward. People often use this day to write down their issues and tear up the piece of paper or burn it. And that's it. And you should have, today should be the first day of the rest of your life. You should focus on encouraging and positive things. Wow. Okay. It encourages letting go of small daily frustrations and minor arguments and moving forward. It is also something that I have never really done. Wait a minute. There's another day today. Get Over It Day is not made for Italians. Hold on. Hey, teacher, we have another one, ALV. Where does this come from? Now, I can't do this. National Napping Day. Typically, the Monday after the clock changes, it is National Nap Day. It is an annual unofficial holiday observed on the Monday after daylight saving time to promote the health and benefits of a short 10 to 30 minute nap created in 1999 by a Boston University professor and his wife. It helps people recover from the lost hour of sleep. I don't want to hear it. I'm not okay with this. No. I'm not okay with this. Really, it's really, come on. Purpose, to raise awareness about the importance of sleep and encourage people to take a nap without guilt. No, you should be guilty if you take a nap. You have to be productive from the time you wake up until the time you put your head on the pillow. There is no napping. No. The Monday following daylight saving times, March 9th for 2020 benefits. A 10 to 30 minute nap can increase alertness, improve mood, reduce stress, and boost productivity. It's possible. Well, the experts, whoever this panel of experts is, they say that napping 20 to 30 minutes, ideally before 3 p.m. to avoid disrupting nightly sleep. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I'm not sure that I agree with that. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. These are nonsense things that we come up with. We got one more little story today, I think. Let me see what we got here. Oh. Let's go over to the idiot files. Well, I don't think a grown man should be taking a nap. That's all. What are you doing, man? Grown man taking naps. We have construction guys working on the railroad to give us this life that we have. They didn't stop. They work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. No. I'm sorry. This is what happened to the world. People are napping. No. I don't want to hear about the naps. Unless you're sick and on Benadryl, there ain't no napping. I'm sorry. In my world, there's no napping. No, it's not judgmental. I respect the fact that our people work 12 to 15 hours a day in the past. And, I'm tired. I need a nap. What? They'll just bury you and hire another laborer. No. It's about respect for the people that are out there really working. All right? People have these leisurely lifestyles. They can take a nap. Are you nuts? The Italians didn't take naps. They built railroads and built skyscrapers and bridges and tunnels. I'm sorry. I just don't. I can't do it. I just can't do it. So, yes, you should feel guilty if you take a nap. I'm tired. What? These are the same people that put their kids in timeout. No. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Same people that put their kids in timeout. Respect our past generations that have worked. Our parents, they didn't nap. My mother never took a nap. My father was in the union, the Teamsters. He didn't take a nap. What nap? Okay, well, wow, that's unbelievable. Well, my grandparents, my father, my mother, they never napped. They never took a nap. So I only know what I know. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Yeah, plenty of people nap. Yeah, exactly. That doesn't mean it's okay. Plenty of people do a lot of things that are not okay. I guess what we think is right is based on how we are raised. I won't be that ignorant to say it's wrong. Forgive my ignorance. We're not in Italy, though. They came here and were faced brutal working conditions and worked 12 to 15 hours a day. That is correct, Susie. But they came here and got the abuse. That is correct. And just because you say it is okay does not make it okay. Right? You're not right. You're not wrong. I'm not right and I'm not wrong. I just go by how I was trained. That's it. You go by how you were trained. It's okay if you feel it can. It's okay if you feel it's okay. Who am I to pass judgment on you? In my life, it's not okay. We're not having naps here. There's no nap time. There's no nap time. There was never time out. It was a 5-unit gallon. That was it. Okay, you're right. So you can be right. Shelby is saying, what are you on about? In my place, there ain't no napping. That's all. I don't see time for it. Yeah, that's true. Enough said. Yeah, that's possible. Very nice. What a nice setting this is, you. Well, that is a beautiful setting. All right, hey, teacher, no naps in the schoolroom, no naps in the class today, you. Snoring after the show? Never. I can never do it, Todd. All honesty, all kidding aside, I don't care if you do it or you don't do it. And I'm not going to say, I'm not going to be ignorant and say it's right or it's wrong. That's ignorant to be so firm on what's right and wrong, because right and wrong is based on opinions. And honestly, your opinion of it may be different than mine. I just can't do it. And this, it's just a start of my run. Yep. I don't need Xanax. So to each his own, and I will not be napping after the show. I can never, ever. My bed is made. When I get up, the first thing I do, I pour my first coffee and I make my bed to perfection. My pillows are all lined. My decorative pillows are on top. My room is done. There's no going back in there. That's it. The room is done. The bed is made. The laundry is done for the morning. Nah. Very structured individual in that respect. Yeah. So take your naps if it works for you. I personally don't see it. But then again, you got to remember, I'm ADHD. I always have to be moving. So, but I'll go to bed early. Yes, I do have cartoons on I have Chips Ahoy. Yes, Adam, sure. I sleep perfect every night. I don't lose a wink of sleep, James. James. Maybe if you slow down the caffeine, you'll sleep. I sleep perfect at sleeping time. I don't wake up. I don't stress. I don't toss and turn about life. I guess this is what people go through today, because I don't know, but I don't go through any of this stuff. Remember, I live by the Serenity Prayer, so I may have my anxiety days at times, but at night, see, I go to bed tired. I lay my head down tired. Me, probably I would say 9 to 4. 9-ish to 4. Solid. 10 to 4, maybe 10 to 4, 4:30. I go between 9 and 10 to 4 and 4:30. I have to start work at 4:30, so I don't know. I sleep straight through the night, yes. No, because I drink very little at night. Sometimes when I have a wind down, I may get up once. But that is correct, Delilah. I don't get up. I don't get up. You know? Yeah, I can understand that. And I can understand how that makes sense. Yeah, we work hard all week. Sunday is our family time, and if you take it down for 10 minutes, yeah, I get it. You have no idea what a blessing that is, Tommy. It's a blessing to sleep with peace. Come on. You got to find peace in your life. No, well, Adam, maybe if you didn't nap, you could sleep through the night. Well, there we go. Maybe if you didn't nap, Mr. Adam, you could sleep through the night. Now, if you have, some guys have issues, they have to get up and go, whatever, but I drink a lot of water. All day is all I drink. Okay, Delilah, yeah, listen, I'm probably the exception. You guys are probably the rule, I would say. I got you. Well, I'm just saying, if you didn't take a nap, try not napping. And try clearing your conscience before you lay your head down on your pillow. You see, this is over my bed right here. So you gotta erase the day, scratch it off, control the things that we can, and try to work with the things we, go by that serenity prayer. I don't know. A few hours before. I get it. Yeah. Once in a while, I may get up once. And that's it. Interesting, guys. A few hours, enough said. Yeah, I get it. But everybody's different. But if you didn't nap, you may be able to sleep through the night. I don't understand people tossing and turning. This, I don't understand. 2 liters to avoid. Yes. I drink a lot of water. I don't want to nap, though, James. I'm comfortable not napping. You are an anomaly. You are an anomaly. Anomaly. All right. I am an anomaly. What is an anomaly? Different? I'm different? Well, we know I'm different. James, I have no issues because I don't nap. I don't need to nap. Anomaly equals an exception. Thank you, enough said. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need a reason. I'm not looking for a nap. I don't have downtime like that. I don't do that. I don't like that. I don't know. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Yeah. Gotcha, right? No, say got you. You were still typing. The picture look clear today, guys? A little more clear or good? We have good coloring going on here? This is the setting I kind of think we got a good setting right now. I did bring it up to 4K or 1080p. So, man, maybe, Delilah. Who knows? It may happen tomorrow that I need to nap. It may happen after I retire if it's God's will to get me to retirement. But after I retire, I'm going to have a sense of purpose all day, every day. Okay, good. Thank you, Delilah. Yeah, I jumped it up. I jumped up the resolution a little bit. Sometimes you can jump it up to, when you have this StreamYard package that I have, you can go to up to 4K, I believe it is. You'll see some shows that it's blurry and choppy. That's because they don't have the StreamYard. They have maybe either a free or a low-level StreamYard where it's going to be a little bit, you're not going to get this clarity. StreamYard is amazing, man. It gives me the option to bring my camera up to 4K And it really works. And the microphones that I get, incredible mics. And they're cheap. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brian had the garage sale. Hope everything went well with your garage sale. Wonderful. I know. I know. Right? AOV, shush. Brian, we hope you're well. Hope you made $1 million on your garage sale and you could fix the roof in your the mobile love shack. That would be great. Yeah. Good audio and video. Thank you. Yes. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I can't do half. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I got a couple of 3 more topics. We got a problem here. Hey, listen, while we're talking about napping and being geriatrics, let's talk about this real quick. The drop-down menu. Hey, listen, I got to get your attention for 1 minute. Everybody pay attention to this topic right now. Listen, I need your attention here.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
Listen to me. Listen to me. When they're asking for your birth year, you do the drop-down menu, and that thing just keeps going and going and going. And you're saying to yourself, I went through all of these years. Brian, that wheel is moving like the price is right. Like you hit the price is right. This is where it might get into your brain where you need a nap, where that drop-down menu just keeps 2001, 2000, 1999, 1995, 1990. We're not there yet. 1988, 1985, 1980. We're still not there yet. 1979, 78, 77. Where is my year? I'm at the bottom almost, which means I'm about to date out. And then I go 1969. We have arrived. But that wheel, Adam, we are way down on that list right there, that drop-down menu. This is when you know you're in the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen. You're on the 15-yard line. That drop-down menu. Okay, now we got another serious problem. Yeah, it's like spinning the wheel of Price is Right, right? Okay, first things first, you have divorce parties. It's a sin. In my opinion, it's a mortal sin. Divorce parties, all these big parties, Dwight, for this, that, and the other thing. Now we introduced another party, a private jet party for bachelorettes, for divorce parties, for birthday parties. They are now taking jets. You're getting a little out of control, ladies and gentlemen. Slow your roll. Can we get back to having the hats and noisemakers? Having a little cake, blow out a candle, and everybody goes home? What has happened? What in the world? Private jets for a birthday party? The world's gone mad, and I don't want any part of this garbage. I'm good. I don't want any garbage. Congratulations, 7 months. The protesters showed up to protest against the protesters. I think I spoke about it yesterday. I may or I may not have. The protesters showed up to protest the protesters. People are getting angry. We're gonna end it on this. Anybody ever see on their Coca-Cola or their Pepsi bottle 5 cents for a return? 5 cents for the return of the bottle in the jars? Well, not enough people are sending back the bottles and the jars for the refund. So they're doubling it. No longer is it 5 cents. Listen, right. No longer is it 5 cents for a Yoo-Hoo bottle. They moved it up to 10 cents. Now, I remember guys going around with shopping carts full. They would go through all the neighborhoods, all the garbage cans, and pick them out. And the homeless guys would take a shopping cart that they stole from ShopRite full of the jars and bring them back. It was a nice little score without robbing anybody. That's what they would do. Yes, that is what they would do, guys. Yeah. So that's where we're at. All right, we're going to out of here, guys. It's time. My time is up. We're over an hour right now. We are going out here. You know what? They don't have it. Sarah never did a song about for Sammy Davis Jr. But I'm feeling this Rubber Band Man song today for some reason. I don't know why. But I think this song will make us feel good as we exit the social club. Everybody, exit the social club. Exit the social club before we lock the doors. Make sure everybody's cleaned out. Take all your belongings with you. Thank you for having the utmost respect for this little space that we did create. I got to go. Let's feel the vibe on this one. Let's go. A little Rubber Band Man. Here we go. I got to go. Tommy Stigs, wishing you all well. Have a blessed Monday. 3-9-2026. The 68th consecutive Coffee Talks is coming to an
down my hat. Hurry now and don't be late, cause we ain't got time to chat. You and me, we're going out to catch the latest sound. Guaranteed to blow your mind so high we won't come down. Hey y'all, racing for the rubber band. Man, you've never heard a sound like a rubber band. Man, you're bound to lose control when the rubber band starts to jam. This dude is out of sight. Everything he does seems to come out right. Once I went to hear him play at a club outside of town. I was so surprised, I was hypnotized by the sounds these cats put down. When I saw this short fat guy stretch a band between his toes, hey, I laughed so hard cause a man got down when he finally reached his low. Hey, y'all, the rubber band. Man, you've never heard a sound like the rubber band. Man, you're bound to lose control when the rubber band starts to jam. Got the rubber band up on his toes, and then he wiggled it up all around his nose. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Playing all that music yet keeping time. Where in the world did he learn that? Oh Lord, Lord help him get away. Where you're sad. Oh, never heard a sound. You ought to see him move. You gotta see